Walk with me on this journey as I share transparent stories of my life and others. We'll explore the ups and the downs, failures and successes, offering each other hope and advice that can help you on your journey. Fun, laughter, thought-provoking convos, trending stories, and interviews. It's the Journey with James show. Hey everybody, it's the day of the premiere of the Journey with James show. You will find a place for inspiration, a place for motivation, a place for encouragement, a place for laughter, a place for authentic conversations, a place just for realness, okay? I am glad that you guys have joined me on this particular journey. You've joined me on the vlogs, you've joined me on the podcast, of Journey with James Block podcast. You even joined me on a show called The Young and the Beerless. Now this show is more personal and is more intense and is more intimate. I am going to be sharing a lot of my journey with you guys, but I also want to hear your journey, of course, and I'll be sharing others' journeys as well, about their lives and what they're going through and how they got through and how they can help somebody else get through. It's all about helping each other. That's what the whole premise is. Why not? We are in this journey together, so why not encourage and motivate and inspire one another in this journey? Why not? Well, this show, we're going to do just that. So thank you for joining me on my very first show. It's I guess you can call it podcast. You can call it a talk show. It's a podcast talk show. And it's a place where you're going to get so much inspiration, motivation, encouragement. And you're going to go away with feeling something good, something that's going to help you, something that's going to motivate you in this show. I will not tell you this. I will not tell you that you won't cry sometime, but you will. But there is joy in letting things out and healing. And that's what it's all about. In my journey, I'm going to tell you now, I've healed a lot. I healed a whole lot. To even be sitting in front of you right now, talking to you guys and doing this is a part of my healing. But I will tell you this, I am still healing. I will not tell you that I'm completely healed, but I am still healing. And you will go with me on this process as I heal, and you will see me change even more as I continue to heal. And we can heal together. Hey, we're on this journey together. So just come here with an open mind, come here with an open heart, and come here being prepared to be encouraged, inspired, and motivated. I've always talked about that for years, and I'm going to continue to talk about it on this show. So without further ado, let's get the show started. On the setup this week, we have a very, very special show. I have a segment that you'll have every week. It's called James and Friends, and it's really James and Friends plus family, because some of my friends are family and all that kind of stuff. But some of my friends are going to join me. Some of my close friends are going to join me to have talks about the trending topics of the week, a story that has been resonant on their mind, or something on their journey they want to get off their heart. We're just going to have a good conversation, just like just talking. And you're going to join us in that conversation. So today I have my friend Jay, who's going to be joining us for that. Then I have a segment called The Interview, but I'm going to call it My Journey this week, only because it's about me. Some of you guys may not know me. Some of you guys may know a little bit about me from the podcast that I did once as a co-host of the show called The Young and the Beerless podcast. But now I'm doing this personally. So some of you may not know me fully, but this is a chance for you to get to know me some. So I had someone interview me, actually Grammy Award winning host and anchor, Efrem Graham, who I actually worked with him on his show and producer of his entertainment show. But he is a consummate journalist. And I felt like, hey, why don't you interview me on my show about me? And let me tell you, it was a really good interview. And it just scratched the surface. So I will have him on again later on as I continue to heal and continue to grow in my journey. I have him on again to interview me. So that was very, 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 very interesting. And yes, I did cry. So get prepared to get the tissues. And then I have a special tribute for someone very special in my life, my mom, who passed away in 2015, but I have a little tribute for her. It's a segment called That's What's Up. And That's What's Up basically is highlighting someone or something that is so significant, so inspirational, so motivating, so encouraging. And I want to highlight it because we are in this journey together. So, and at the end of every segment, I always say, well, that's what's up. Not at the end of every segment, but at the end of that segment, I always say, that's what's up. So my mom will be a tribute today. So stay tuned. Let's get this show started. It's The Journey with James. We're back in just a minute. Stay with us. Hey, sometimes you gotta get up and dance. Enjoy your life, despite anything that you may go through. Just enjoy the fact that you are alive, that you can move, that you can groove, that you can do the two-step like me, that you can just have two left feet like me, but just enjoy the dance, the love, God. Be encouraged today, be inspired today, be motivated. All right, so here's my new segment, one of my favorite segments that's going to be happening every single week on the Journey with James show. It's the segment called James and Friends. Yeah, this segment is dear to my heart because I love people and I love my friends. All my close friends are going to have the opportunity to just talk with me. We're going to talk about probably trending stories, what's funny, what they can find that is something newsworthy or something they want to talk about to get off their chest. And they'll also help me with a game. We're going to start the show with a game each week. But first, without further ado, I want to welcome my very first friend to the James and Friends segment on The Journey with James. Jay!
Woo!
What's up, man?
What's up, brother? Hey, man. Thank you for having me for the first of all on the show. But first guest.
First guest on the what do they call it? Inaugural.
It sounds right to me.
Word. Okay. Long you know I got some Jamesisms. I can mess up some words.
We can make up stuff.
That's right, because that's who I am. This is the Journey with James. My journey is I mess up words.
Yeah.
Journey
to the words, man.
Yeah. So, man, I'm glad that you are my first friend
Sir.
on the show, and I'm glad you agreed to do it. I have about 6 or 7 more people that are going to be joining as well, and maybe I'll have some other people join you as well, and we can have like a 3-way talk or whatever. But the biggest thing about this segment is just being ourselves, man. And one thing I know about you is you are funny.
Oh, man, thank you.
You're full of personality, man. And I tell you one thing, I don't know if I must be crazy or something because I can get you to laugh in no time, man. Do I say crazy stuff? I don't know. Maybe.
Man, you know what? Let's just go. Since the theme is being yourself, that's what I'm just gonna say that you being yourself. I ain't even gonna say you crazy. You are, but
even a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit what?
Something missing.
Oh, so something missing in my head. Okay.
It ain't all there, you know.
Okay. But then why you my friend then? If something.
But it's cool because you know that, you know. So it's cool. You being yourself, man. So.
And that's all about it, man. And you know what? I'm gonna spring this on you, man. I want to know, since everybody, this is the new show, Journey with James. Of course, we had the podcast. This is a podcast, but it's like turned into a bigger entity. And so some people may not know me. And so I'm getting people to try to get to know who is this Journey with James? Who is this James guy? Talking about take on his journey and all that. Who's this guy? So I want to ask my friends, and I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to ask my other friends this. What are 3 things that describe me?
Funny, got one. Caring, you care about people a lot. Yo, does maybe that's the same umbrella.
What's that?
Because you're always willing to help. Like
yeah,
you would give the shirt off your back, man, to somebody if they need it. You know.
Maybe I should do it now. No.
Is that it?
I don't want to.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you could save that for James at the Dark or something. But for right now,
I need to leave it alone. James, like, hey, man, there's people making all kinds of money on this OnlyFans stuff, man. Shoot, I'm mad about that because they're making some quick dollars.
That's a different market.
Different market. I think I can survive. I mean, I got a belly or whatever, but hey, some people like a belly. Shoot. Don't laugh at my belly, bro. You know, I tell people I'm like 4 months, 5 months pregnant.
Yo, I'm not
pregnant, bro.
Nope, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not laughing at it. Nope.
You know you want to laugh, but I do. I tell people. I think I told you the story of my nephew when he told me years ago he was younger. He's tall. Matter of fact, today when we're taping is his birthday, and it's also my son's birthday today.
Happy birthday! Oh yeah, happy birthday!
My son Jaden Christopher.
Yes, sir.
And to EJ, I love you, boys. He is tall, man. EJ is tall now, but he was a little boy. And I remember I was over his house visiting, I think it was, and my stomach was bigger than it needed to be. It was huge, brother. It was huge. It was huge. And it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I didn't want people to tell me that. I didn't want to feel, I already felt the way. Don't tell me and make it worse. And kids say the darndest things. I believe it. And he said to me, he said, Uncle Tony, and then that's my nickname. He said, "Are you pregnant?" I'll wait. You done?
Man.
That hurt my feelings, man. So I told him quickly, get up, go somewhere, go in the room somewhere. That's what I said. Because I felt away.
That's right.
And then I started losing weight. And then I gained it again, and I lose weight. So now I'll be honest with my weight, man.
Yeah.
It's not where I want. This is the biggest weight I've been. And if we're being honest on this show, I'm at 235 pounds. I'm going to keep it real.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Man, I know, really. It's crazy, isn't it? So my goal, and maybe on this show, I hold myself accountable each week. I'm on this I get on this, I'm not going to call it diet, but this regiment where I'm losing some weight each week, and y'all can follow me. I want to stay in the 200 club. I think I stay in the 200 club, but at least be like at 210.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All my weight is going to this flubba hubba right here. But anyway, that's the size point. Am I crazy?
So I mean, so what's is it a time frame or no? You just gonna go till you get there?
It would be nice to get a goal from now into January.
Okay.
I don't really believe in the New Year's resolution thing anymore. I think you should change all the time. You should have your long-term, small, medium goals and go for it. But that's a good goal.
Yeah.
From now until January.
So what you said, 20, 25, 20?
It's about 20 pounds. And 20 I'm a little nervous now because I told you, and I know one thing about you, you will hold your brother accountable. That's and so I want you to participate in this. I want you to drink a gallon of water a day with me, bro.
Man, look. Man, full support of what you're doing.
So,
and I'll jump in here and there and do a gallon.
Now, when you say here and there, your here and there's don't last long, bro.
I'll be, here and there. Gallon.
Well, what I realize is that you're supposed to drink the amount of water, like divide your weight by 75%, I think it is. Well, and that percentage is what you're supposed to drink, 1 liter of water a day. And so I did mine, and mine said a gallon and some change.
Oh, it's tough. Yo, for real, that's a tough thing when you go to work and do different stuff. Because I don't know about you, but when I drink water, I got to go every 2.5 seconds. Man. So you trying to work, you got a deadline or something. Yep. You got to keep going to the bathroom back and forth. So then it's like, do I do it after work? And then by the end, so and you got a tall task in front of you, but yeah, I believe it. I believe you can do it.
I know the news director told me one time he was watching. He's like, "You got a gallon of water." He said, "You went through that kind of fast." So my goal was to finish it by 9 a.m. because we both in the news business, so we know that we got deadlines and we got things to do. So I know if I had a show at 11 o'clock and I got to be in the booth, I try to drink all the water beforehand so I can try to go to pee all the time, but that don't work. So he told me one day, he's like, "Why are you drinking so fast?" That's like, because I want to get it out. He said, "But that's not effective. It's effective when you drink it throughout the day. That's when it's more effective."
Oh, really?
I felt like doofus. Yeah, he said that. I'm gonna say, because he's a very smart guy, I'm gonna say that he's right.
Okay.
I should have looked it up and verified. That's what we're supposed to do in the news business.
Oh, hold on. We back. Hold on. Hold up. Never used this tripod before. Hold on.
Oh, we got an accident over there.
Hold on. We.
This is the journey. He's journeying with the tripod. So his journey is.
How about this? Boom.
Okay. Boom, boom. That's good.
Yeah, I got to hold it with my foot, but it's okay.
Oh, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, you was telling me something the other day. So one thing many of you might not know about my brother here. Now, you did give me 3 things about me, so I think it's only fair I give 3 things about you. Okay. I am very blessed to have this brother as my friend. Some people come into your life and you don't expect things and, friendships or whatever, but this happened naturally. Our friendship is a natural thing and is a good thing, man. He is my boy, man. He is a good guy. And I'm not saying that just to be saying it, but he's like that with everybody, especially people he loves or whatever. He's funny as his capital. The guy's funny. He's very, very intelligent, highly intelligent, but he's very thoughtful as well. And I know that he's somebody that I do confide in and I can talk to. And he does have my best interest and he's going to give it to me straight. But I love that about you, bro. So I appreciate your friendship and I'm blessed, man. God has been good. I'm blessed, man. We're friends.
Brother, that's what we're here for, man. Thank you. I never know. You said intelligent? What was that?
Yeah, bro. You don't think?
Wow. Okay, I never knew that.
Hey, you ain't gonna get it again. I ain't gonna say it again now. You better get back and rewind it, because
Okay. Yo, thank you, man.
I always thought that, bro. I've always thought that, man.
All right.
When you say something, it's some thought behind it. You're not just gonna say something. People just blabbing them out. I like to talk. I don't just blab them out, but I know for you, you're very thoughtful in what you say. You're not just gonna say it. You're gonna think about it. And there's always an intelligent way of doing it, and you do it that way, I think.
Thank you, brother. All
right. That's all you're getting, though, okay?
I only need to hear it once.
Oh, yeah, because you're so intelligent, you're going to remember it really good. Don't. So one thing about my bro that you may not know is this brother is a French fry king. He loves French to the fries. And let me tell you, French, Fries. He loves French fries. I'm sure he can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack in between. Yep. Am I right?
Yes, I do. I do actually. Yeah.
Oh, we do eat it as a snack too. What in the? So let me ask you, what you have for breakfast then?
Okay, so this is basically because they don't even know we did a French fry
we did a
bonus thing, but and what was that months ago? But
last year, bro. It was like a little
it was last year.
It was last year.
I think it was January. Maybe it was January.
You sure? Okay, well, it was very close to last year. I can say that.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go.
Cool.
That's usually like
that happened to you? Well, disrespect me, not you.
I did the slow.
Oh, so I'm a little too fast.
You attacked it.
Man, I feel a ways. Let me put it. Let's see, gotta do this again. What's up, everybody? Having my first James and Friends mukbang with my friend here, one of my good friends, Jay. Yeah, and one thing about Jay is he likes French fries. So I was like, you know what? Let's have a little French fry mukbang and let's talk about the fry.
Are we really recording?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we really recording, bro. That's up there too.
I eat fries with every meal.
Did you get that, y'all? With every meal.
So breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now I wouldn't, if I'm eating cereal or something, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's a good. You sure?
Actually, probably not simultaneously, but I could eat cereal and then eat some fries, but like usually if I'm doing like when you get in that realm of like brunch, like French toast or something like that, or pancakes.
Yeah.
Yo, if I can do fries with it, if I got fries available, that's what I'm gonna go for.
So, do you put syrup on your pancakes though?
Yeah.
So, do you put ketchup on?
Yeah.
So you have on a separate plate because you might you might have ketchup with your fries.
Definitely
right?
separate. I never. Yeah,
Okay.
It's not gonna be on the same plate. I always keep. It don't matter what I'm eating. My fries is always separate.
Okay.
Because the fries is the main course, and if I'm eating a burger or something, that's the side. Or
did you hear that, y'all? Now, one thing I also like about my brother, he's very unique. I like that he's his own person. Did you hear that?
Fries is the main thing always.
Fries is the main course. The cheeseburger is the side dish.
Yep.
Man, wow, that's something right there. So we did that show. Of course, it was a pilot, and there was some little issues with camera. Of course, we can do that again in the next show. We definitely can because I want to do that again. But what we did was we had French fries from. We wanted Chick-fil-A, but it was a Sunday when we did that. I remember that. We got Arby's, Burger King,
Wendy's,
and
McDonald's.
And we just talked about the fry. And one of the things we had a debate about was what do you put ketchup on? Which fry? Because every fry.
None.
No. I thought you said one of them, bro.
But if I could give you Burger King,
okay.
Because this is what I say. If I use ketchup, usually it'll be like if the fries are just like frozen fries, you get them. You make them yourself, but it will just be to reset the balance. I won't dip ketchup the whole time. I'll eat it without ketchup. And then if I be like, I can use a little remix, I'll eat a few with ketchup and then I'll go right back.
So there's the science to this thing with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because ketchup has a very unique taste and ketchup has a place in cuisine, but it's a strong taste. So I like to taste the potato. That's what I'm here for. We here for the potatoes. Wow. And the ketchup steals the show. So I try not to do it. Okay.
Well, I will say this. I agree with you on that. I have found if you have a really good French fry, if it tastes really good, you do not need ketchup. For instance, today I went and got. I didn't have this commercial with Arby's with these fish, like they're little like almost like fish nuggets. And they've been advertising that they use hush puppy as the breading. And so I was like, ooh, let me try that.
Fish?
As the breading. So I thought, let me try it today. So I went and got that, and I got crinkle. You know, they ask you at Arby's, do you want the curly fries or the crinkles? And so
crinkle is a lost art. So
it's a lost art.
I'm not a huge Arby's guy, but shout out to Arby's for bringing that back.
Which one you like the best? The Arby's curlies or the Arby's crinkles?
It's always going to be the curly fries because that's theirs, you know. However, Zaxby's crinkle cut.
Ooh, I gotta try that. Well, I would say
season them and everything.
Oh yeah, I had that crinkle. I had Arby's crinkle cuts today. They had some kind of. It wasn't no salt, bro. It was something delicious on them fries. I tore those fries up, man, and they were so good.
With nothing on it. Right? No ketchup, right?
But I was disappointed because I thought I was going to need ketchup, and then you put that in my bag to put tartar sauce, and I was like, But when I started eating them fries, man, I didn't need no ketchup. So I see what you're saying, man. It's, the only fry that I usually use ketchup for is Burger King. I don't know why, but it's just.
Even though I personally think Burger King is good enough to make it over without ketchup, that's one that I can meet you halfway. But still, man, the whole time, I don't know, man. Not the whole time.
The whole time. I don't know what it is.
Can you do half and half?
No, I can't do it, bro. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do half and half now.
Because that would mean that the fry is just not worth anything. It has to be assisted every.
I get what you're saying. To me, I think that fries improved over the years because they went through some different fries at one point. I remember they had more crispier, thinner fries before, and then they went to these bigger white ones, if I'm not mistaken. And I liked those thinner ones that was more crispier. Then they went to these bigger ones.
Okay.
I would say it tastes okay, but the ketchup, you're right, it needs aid. I need not Kool-Aid, ketchup aid for my fries.
What?
When it
You
comes to
said
Burger King.
8? 8 packs of ketchup?
I said aid. See that?
Oh man,
like Kool-Aid. So,
bro. Oh man, that
and it might need 8 packs of ketchup though. To be honest,
8.
I want to make sure if I have a large fry, every fry gonna get ketchup. Now it doesn't have to be ketchup each, because sometimes you bite the fry, you still have fry left. I don't gotta dip it every time, but at least the first dipping.
Man, okay, man, that's. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine living my life like that, man.
Well, can you imagine? They say, it's a report that you had told me about, man. And I was like,
oh man.
It's saying new research suggests that French fries may be linked to depression. I don't get that, because one thing I realized with you are a happy guy. You see,
man, you can say it again, man.
Are you depressed?
I felt great.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I have a bit of my life. And you know why?
Why?
Because I had fries. I had fries today.
Oh, you did? Where you get fries from?
Actually, another thing they don't know is, to me, the closest substitute to fries is Pringles.
Pringles.
So I bring Pringles with me everywhere if I don't get fries.
Man, that's a true fact. I always see a thing of Pringles. And it's regular, just regular Pringles, no flavor.
Lightly salted, regular Pringles. It's like break glass in case of emergency. Like if I can't wait, or if I know I'm not going, having a lunch break, I do Pringles. Yep.
Wow. I will agree with you. It ain't the same to me. I want my fries. Well, that's
right. It ain't. They will never be fries.
Right.
But like in chip form and something that's not a fry, the closest thing to what it's like, and then you got to have like 2 to 3 at once, just to get that right balance.
Right balance.
We'll be here all day.
The science brother's unique here. It's a science to what he does. What do you think about this study, though, man? And it's not a U.S. study; it's from China. I don't know if
cool.
trust China.
That can't just come on, man. I think it's when we, in terms of if they were saying that, you may get depressed, so you go to fries as a comfort food. Mm-hmm. I can see where they're going, but if it's like, hey, because you consume fries, it could be causing you to be depressed.
Right.
Complete false, man. You gotta think about it. You had fries today, right?
Man, it made me feel good though.
Did you have a good day today?
Oh my goodness, that meal made me feel
happy.
divine, man. I felt great.
Now think about this. Replay your day, right?
Okay.
Take those fries away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say your day was 10 out of 10. What is it now?
Without the fries, I'll give it a 5. It went to 10 when I had them fries, bro. They were nice.
Do you need a study for that?
I don't need a study for that.
Huh?
It helped my anxiety, if anything.
See? Huh?
Man, I always wonder why they come out with all these different studies all of a sudden, man. It's the craziest thing. Like, really, you just sit in the lab and you probably got an assignment to do, and then you have to come up with something. And so you say, let me just do a French fry.
It was like, how many fries do you eat?
Yeah.
And then it start going around and like keeping track. But I was happy to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Not happy with what the headline was, but I was happy to see it because I think fries are just a thing now that is just a part of our lives. So we kind of overlook it. Whenever people be like, they tell me, man, you eat a lot of fries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you are seeing that because I'm vocal about the fries I eat.
Right.
But when I ask them, I'm like, out of every meal you eat, how often are you eating fries with the meal? And then how many times a week? And it's usually like at least like 2 to 3 times. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you consuming a good amount of fries too.
Right. Absolutely.
So you just don't pay attention to it. But
right.
Out of 7 days, man, if I don't eat fries 7 days, I probably minimum 5 days. Minimum 5. Yeah.
Minimum 5, but you want to get to 7.
Definitely want to get to 7.
So in your house, you keep a steady supply of frozen fries, just in case you can get out. Okay.
Extra crispy.
You got all
and
kinds.
I make them in the oven.
Ooh. Wait a minute. You put your fries in the oven?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, we got to talk about this, bro.
Yes, sir.
I find fries in the oven is just dry. It doesn't give any. Maybe I'm cooking.
That's why. Yeah, you gotta get the extra crispy now. Sometimes.
Okay.
Depending on the type of fry, the brand of fry, and the texture. Sometimes the oven doesn't mix. I never used the air fryer for fries, but I've seen that you can do that. So
I think I have, and I didn't care for it.
Oh yeah.
I think I have. I didn't care for it, but it might have been the type of fry that I was using.
Yeah, but I was told that air fryer can actually bring some like fries back to life, though. I have heard that.
You know what? I take that back. You're exactly right, because I remember my sons. They had cold fries, and I put them in the air fryer for like 2 minutes, and they were hot. And even pizza. I just want to put a side note: pizza in there, and the air fryer is good too. But the fries were right.
You're man too. So
you're correct in that. Yep. Wow, man. Well, that's interesting. Look. It's a study. I take it with a fine-tooth comb or whatever, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna eat my fries.
Man, I love fries, and my life would actually go down. Like, you know how you say, like, I'm always happy or I'm always in a good mood?
Yeah.
Man, if fries were, like, banned or something, or we had a shortage of fries or something, man, then you'll see me,
lose your mind.
Yeah, I just have like a hood on all day and just don't speak.
Wow, that's crazy, man. But
one more thing.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know this.
Ooh, am I about to find something out too?
Yeah, I figured since we're doing this is the first episode and we just going all the way. I have a fry wall on the refrigerator.
You joking, bro?
If I have a really good like batch of fries, I'll put the box on the refrigerator, and so it just
so it's a fry Hall of Fame, basically.
It's fry, yeah. And I'll put the date on it and my signature. In the time I had them, and I just put them on the refrigerator, and then when I get tired of looking at them, I put them down and I start a new one.
Man, this is your fry journey, man. Hey, it's a journey with James. So this is your journey, bro. So I say embrace it. I told you he was unique, yo. So let me ask you, though. So what is the Hall of Fame fry this week?
This week, man. Well, it's only Tuesday, but this week I'm going with Bojangles. Tuesdays are actually reserved for Bojangles fries.
Okay.
As a fun fact also. Tuesdays and Sundays, most likely I'm gonna get Bojangles fries.
I'm conflicted because I've had Bojangles fries. They're good, Cajun style. All right, they're good.
Whew.
But there's something that beats them Cajun fries, man. I absolutely, positively, without a shadow of any doubt, love their bow rounds. Those hash brown.
Yo, let me listen, man.
And I'll get that instead of fries any day.
You make a very good point. And when I say I eat fries at every meal, yo, stuff like hash browns, bow rounds, all that, they're not on the same level as fries, but like I'm high on those too. And I analyze people's, hash browns and stuff like those. Bow rounds are undefeated. That's like the best form of hash brown.
The best.
The best. Like
people say McDonald's is the best ones. No.
But did you know that Bojangles serve fries from open to finish? So if I go there for breakfast and I get like a sausage biscuit, I get fries with it.
Well, I know you can get bow rounds like that, but I didn't know if it was the opposite. Okay, fries.
Yeah, fries too. So I get like a chicken, like a Cajun chicken biscuit, and do fries.
Man, that sounds good as I don't know what.
Some people never knew. Like I was with my friends one time, they was like, "You got fries?" I was like, "Yeah." They do fries like the whole time. So
that's something that other breakfast places don't have. That's that's good to know. That's good advertising, Bojangles. You gonna pay me some money because I could use some money for this show.
Hey man. Let me ask you one more. tater tots, right?
Hmm.
Is that a breakfast food or dinner?
That's a dinner to me. Did I just disrespect you?
Yes.
Because I can find myself baking it for the kids. If I don't have French fries or I have taters, they're gonna have them for dinner or lunch. I don't see it as a breakfast thing.
Are you?
Well, I guess you can. Okay, you can, but I really just
think of every menu and when you can order tater tots.
The only one that has tater tots is Burger King, right?
Sonic has tater tots too.
Oh yeah, they do.
If you count the bowl rounds, but like, in general, if you can order tater tots, it's like breakfast time, and then it's fries for the rest of the day. So I have no idea why some people think that, but you missing a little bit, but man, taters for dinner. I eat tater tots for dinner. I like to eat breakfast for dinner at least once a week too.
I like that.
But it's a breakfast. This is definitely a breakfast food. It's like fries for breakfast. Tater tots, hash browns. It's in the same family.
Right. I get it. Now, yeah, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. I'll go.
Dinner?
Yeah.
Man, that's ask the people, man. When the people listen to this, please ask them if tater tots are for breakfast or not even just dinner, just any other time of the day. If you just don't think it's a breakfast food.
Yeah, put that down in the description. Let me know what you think. Let us know what you think. I think it should be more for dinner. I mean, because I can imagine like having hot dogs with the chili and all that on it, then having some taters on the side for lunch or dinner.
See, okay. But why wouldn't your first thought be hot dogs and fries, burgers and fries?
Oh, I'll say this. I would have burgers and fries first, but if I didn't have fries, my second best would be taters.
Okay, so but if I offer you pancakes and you got the choice to eat fries or tater tots, what are you gonna pick?
You think you're slick. You got me there. Taters.
Because this is breakfast.
I don't see myself eating fries for breakfast. That's why.
See?
You got me there.
Fries are year round, buddy.
Okay. But the thing is, man, to highlight the fact that you have something that you love, and that's what it is about our journey, man. We need to embrace who we are and embrace the things we love. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I think that's cool that you got a fry fantasy, a fetish. They might say a fry fetish. So you go ahead and do your little fry fetish, bro. But I know one thing, hilarious. I'm gonna get the best. You're gonna give me the best advice when it comes to fries.
Yes, yes, sir.
And that's the thing. So I appreciate that, man. We're gonna take a quick break, a very, very quick break, and then we're gonna have the game. I call it the setup. It's a little game of Would You Rather. He's gonna ask me some questions. So here we go. So stay with us. You're watching the Journey with James show. Turning into all God has for me. In the process, confronting fears. Letting go of worry. Investing in others. Embracing God's peace. Being completely me. It's my journey. The Journey with James. Be encouraged. Be motivated. Be inspired. Welcome back to the Journey with James show. This is our inaugural show, the very first show here. And we're in the first segment of our show. It's called James and Friends. So I just, I have time with my friends and we just shoot the breeze. We talk about anything, whether it's trending topics or something we love. It's all a part of our journey. And today I've been talking to my brother, Jay, and his journey with French fries.
There you go.
A new story came out about fries. CNN had reported that a study says that French fries are the cause of depression from some China study. But we had a discussion about that. But now it's the new segment we have called The Setup. And I find something funny, a game to do, or I show a blooper or something, or a prank. So today, my brother is going to ask me some questions on Would You Rather? What's up, bro?
Okay, so let's do this, right? Let's do about three-ish.
Okay.
this is where I'll start. So one is one is a good friend and one is somebody who provides a service. So would you rather confront a friend face to face about an issue that you have with them, or would you rather tell your barber that you don't like the haircut and that you're not gonna pay?
Ooh. So this is a close friend, right?
Yes.
I would absolutely tell my friend.
Confront now.
I would confront.
Face to face.
Confront face to face, but you confront face to face with respect. That's my whole thing.
Okay.
Like I don't confront ready to battle or got an attitude or have a way about myself because I want to confront you. I will try to confront you even if I'm mad or something you did I'm not really happy about. I will try to confront you in a respectable manner, in a mature manner. I said try now because I ain't perfect. But I would want to tell them. But I would want to tell them because we are close friends, and I think close friends should be able to hash out whatever they need to hash out and be mature enough to work things out because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. So for me, telling that person how I feel is important. Now, the haircut thing, I've had situations.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord, I had a situation where, and this ain't previous, this has been a while, where my haircut looked jacked up. It was a hot mess. And I'm looking like, I paid them. I didn't say anything, though. I think I was a little scared, to be honest with you. But that's crazy. I would rather confront my friend than a stranger. And I wouldn't say the barber was so much of a stranger, but he was just somebody I would see all the time. He's not necessarily a friend. But in that moment, I was hot and I wore a hat a lot too.
Ooh.
I paid him, but he never saw me again. And that's that. Because you don't mess with a man's head, especially a black man's head.
Well, then let me make this tougher.
Oh. Why would you do that?
Let's say that the person is not a good friend, but somebody that you interact with, and you have to confront them. Now you take away the blanket of like, at least I really know this person and I can, that. Or Barbara, hey man, I ain't feeling this, man. I don't know what you need to do, but.
So would I confront that person that I really don't know because of something I don't like that they're doing or something they did to me?
Yeah, like you cool with them, but they not like, like a real good friend or nothing like that. Just somebody that you do interact with, and you will have to say something to them about,
I would tell them. I would do the same scenario. I would tell them. But I also would be in anticipation that they may cut the friendship off and it's okay because we're not close anyway.
Okay.
I think I should at least tell them because that, to me, at least open it up and tell them that's a part of my journey because it was one side of me that was very timid and very scared to confront something I didn't like. And I've gotten to a place and I'm getting better at confronting things and confronting it. And if they don't like it, they just don't like it. But it needs to be said because it affects me. And if it affects me, it's going to affect other people because I'm going to hold on to it. So to let it out, I need to speak. And so even if that person is not a close friend, I will tell them in a respectable manner. But I also have the notion that they may say things about me or don't like it or whatever. And I wouldn't care as much because we're not close anyway. I would care if my friend that I'm close with would do that. I would care a little bit more. But when it comes, I was like, okay, whatever. Deuces.
So basically, you scared of your barber. All right. Let's hold on. Let's go to the.
I was scared of that barber. That's not funny.
Oh man. Can you see me?
No, bro. You went black again. But
okay, cool.
Black,
okay, I'm reading the question. I went to go read the question. Okay. All right, here we go. Next question. Would you rather speak your mind regardless of anything? You got whatever you thinking, you got to say it. Or never speak again, ever. don't matter what you think, and you can't say anything.
Well, again, it goes back to my healing process. In my old journey of life, I would have been timid and not say a thing, and I would have been just as content as I can be. But I find that I have to, I talk more. I think you know that.
Okay.
But it's a time in my life I didn't talk much. And so for me, I would rather speak my mind than to have to be quiet.
Okay. I wouldn't say a word. I'd just be silent for the rest of my life.
And I believe that. I actually believe that. I believe that. You have not said anything wrong. And you would be just as happy and content. But the difference with me and you is I did it because I was afraid and I didn't love myself enough and I didn't have confidence enough. You're doing it because this is who you are and you love yourself enough to know who you are and what you would do. So that was a difference, you know.
Okay. So
I absolutely get it. Yes, you would. I'll be surprised if you wanted to talk. And I'm like, wait a minute now. You all right? You got a fever? You know, I want to know.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, man. Silent for life. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Would you rather not be able to take a bath, shower, clean up, whatever, for a year, or not be able to brush your teeth for a full year? You either stink or you just stink. Which one you pick?
Which stink do you want? I just got some bad breath because I gotta clean my private parts. I gotta clean up these arms. I can't be funky down there, bro, and I can't be funky in my feet and everything else. I just ain't gonna happen. So guess what? Everything else will be clean, but my breath will be
for a year.
For a year, bro, I can't go stinking and not clean my body parts for a whole year.
I'll just have to, like, of course, my clothes gonna be so clean. Like I'm talking about like right out the machine, cologne, all that, man. I need to.
Wait a minute. So you're saying you'll brush your teeth for the year?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You said you're gonna put cologne on funk?
I'm gonna have to do something, man. If your body stink, but man, if yo, because you gotta think, man. Like you will do a lot more talking to somebody. then and then I mean you right though, because like if you stink, that's tough, man.
That's tough. I don't want to come in.
Could you chew gum in this scenario?
Well, that's a good question. Could I? If I could, I would chew the gum.
Could you be on Zoom? Could you
wear a mask?
Wear a mask.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. You make a good point.
Everything else though.
I'm gonna stick with I'd rather brush my teeth, but I can see workarounds for each one.
Okay. All right, that's good.
And then
we're black again.
Oh, now this one. Okay. All right, and this one just, for fun.
Okay.
Here we go. Would you rather lick somebody's armpit, stinky armpit, all that, man, sweat, just got done from the gym, or would you rather somebody lick your armpit?
They better get the licking because I ain't licking this. Get the licking, all the funk. Get it up. There you go. Licky.
Oh, yeah.
The licky special.
Pick which one.
Right. Would you do the same thing, bro?
Yeah, because even though it's disgusting, man, look, man, I'm not getting up under nobody's armpit, and I just can't do it, man. Oh, no, I can't. What if you get to choose the person?
Now, if you really like that person.
Listen, Beyonce just came Renaissance.
I'll lick.
What if they say you can lick Beyonce armpit? She fresh out the shower?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in that case. See, that's good, bro. I like that. Yeah, in that case, yes.
Hey, on the flip side, what if you could pick who has to lick your armpits? So if it's somebody that you wouldn't mind putting through that, would it be more satisfying to be like, hey, man, you got to lick my armpits? Or for you to lick Queen Bee?
Well, if I want to get revenge on somebody, I'll make sure I'm really, really smelly under there. And I'll pick somebody that I despise and make them lick it. There you go.
Okay.
that I like that. That felt good. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Lick this. How about that?
Okay. Hey, man.
Oh, it's good, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on today in my
Yo,
inaugural show, man. And
thank you
you
for
will see
having
them
me.
again. We're gonna have a rotation of my friends. I love you, brother.
Love you too,
Absolutely.
man.
I thank you for coming on the show, man.
Make sure they say about those fries, man. The favorite fries, the best fries, you know, what they
Yep,
put on them.
yep.
And tater tots, man. Breakfast or dinner, man. Breakfast or dinner.
Dinner, people. Dinner.
Breakfast.
No, dinner. We're gonna leave it at that. But thanks, man. I will see you. You
Yes,
know, I'm gonna
sir.
see you tomorrow. We're gonna
See
talk
you
anyway.
tomorrow, man.
All right,
See you
bro.
tomorrow.
You take care.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Coming up, an interview you don't want to miss.
I would say James is okay. James is you are worthy. You are significant. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are nothing's wrong with you.
I am sitting in the hot seat as Emmy award-winning anchor and host Efrem Graham sits down to talk with me about my journey. Stay tuned. You're watching The Journey with James show.
So, James, we are on The Journey with James,
Yes, sir.
and I'm going to interview James.
That's the one and only. Well, they call me Jiggy J, but we're not gonna go there.
Okay, well, Jiggy J, it's good for me to come on your show to interview you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long have you been doing The Journey with James? How long has this journey lasted?
Ooh, the journey's been going on for a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, I remember when I started back in college when I was getting my bachelor's from Norfolk State University, it was actually called Excellent Word. And it was a way of me just finding means to encourage, inspire, and motivate some people that were in college. You know, we got those tests, we got those papers, we're stressed out. And so I started off by sending emails to about 100 people just to encourage their heart, anything that can encourage them. And I would let them know that I too understand where you're coming from in my journey. I understand how you're feeling. And this is something that can help you, a scripture or just some kind of word of advice that can help them through. And it just kind of grew from there.
So here we are on this journey some years in. Where is James on that journey today?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I've been through the fire. It has been an interesting journey. I would say this. In my 20s, it seemed that it went super fast. Things just went so fast for me. It was a good time, an exciting time. But it seemed like in my 30s is when I really started to understand life and really start to go through some things. And so the thing that people don't realize is that I didn't realize that we all go through things. But in going through those things, I become stronger, but it's still been hard. It's been very hard. Some people may not know, about 3 years ago, I separated in my marriage from my then wife because of things that I'm not proud of and things that, that a whole bunch of different factors that can make a marriage fall. So I won't get into it too much, but I will say it was a rough time for me. And I still can't believe that it all happened the way it happened. Everything happened so fast for me in my 30s. It seemed like things were just going so fast. And I felt like I was doing that because I was trying to fulfill some kind of thing in my life. I was trying to fulfill what people wanted, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. And so it became rough for me in my 30s because I was so busy trying to please everybody and I put a mask on my face. So that was the biggest thing, just having those things that I had gone through in my 30s. So my journey now, let me just say this, my journey now is one of becoming James. I think that's the right word for it.
I like that.
And when I say becoming James, is that I'm finally removing that mask that I put on for so many years and learning to be who authentically I am, James Wilkins Sr., a great man who enjoys life, who enjoys some things that people may not may say that's weird or whatever, but I enjoy it and it makes me who I am. And God makes us completely unique. And I'm learning that now. And I'm also learning that the things that I've been through in those times in my late 20s and 30s was some manipulation. It was some manipulation that was put on me and I didn't recognize it. But I'm telling you now, when I'm becoming this person that I am now, understanding and realizing that I had been manipulated, but understanding how and understanding that I can come through it, I'm good.
So the mask is coming off.
The mask is coming off. It's funny because I can sit there and remember sometimes where I would put on a mask just to, one, please people. I wanted to fit in because I was a kid when I was younger. I was dealing with a lot of bullying, a lot of teasing, a lot of different things people would say to me. My mom and my parents, rather, we struggled. And so sometime I would come to school with not the best things on. I don't know what a name brand shoe was. They used to say I wore Pro Wings and Bobos. Mm-hmm. They called it that because I didn't have the best of everything. And I would get those lashes. People would just say things. And there was one particular guy that I still can remember today. I wish I could find him because I'm stronger now. Mm-hmm. But he would just terrorize me all the time. He'd find me in school and he'll just say he's going to beat me up. He's going to call me names. My voice is high pitchy. You sound like a girl. Like I dealt with all those traumas growing up. And so I put on a mask in order to fit in because I didn't like the way I felt when people teased me. So I said, well, maybe they don't like who I am. Maybe I'm not worthy enough of having a friend or being worthy enough somebody to talk to me and to treat me right. So let's put on this mask. But when putting on that mask, when I put on that mask, it made me more depressed and more stressed out because I had to do so much work to fit in. So,
what was the wake-up call?
The wake-up call was understanding that life is what it is. It's understanding that I had responsibilities that I need to take care of. And if I'm not good for myself and I'm not taking care of myself, how can I be good for the responsibilities that I have before me? And that being my two boys, who are my joy, who are my love, who are everything to me. I will do anything for my boys. And I just realized that I have to really, 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 really get myself together. I really, really have to get through the low self-esteem that I was dealing with. I got to get through the anger that I was having because I was just so upset at life, and even the divorce, getting a divorce, the things that I've been through, it was a wake-up call for me. Like, okay, you are literally about to start life over. You're going to be divorced and it's like starting life over. Are you going to do the same things? Are you going to change for the better? And I'm not saying I was horrible, but it was some things I need to work on to be better for myself. And so I started this thing through my divorce. I started this thing called self-care days. And that's something where I just take the time and work on me. If it's reading a book that will enlighten me and help me, if it's taking a walk that will help me to lose some of these pounds off this belly here, I'm still working on that. Or if it's anything that's going to help me to grow, I knew I needed to do it. And so that's where I'm at now. I'm on the road of growth. And I always say growth takes courage. And I say that because everything that I've been doing has been a little bit uncomfortable for me. It has been a little bit hard for me. But I realized that if I don't go through it, I'm not going to grow. And so I understand that growth takes courage.
Indeed, it does. Here's something I want you to do for me. I want you to imagine the moment you see yourself putting on that mask, the moment that process began where you were putting on a mask in multiple places. And I want you to speak to the young man who chose in that moment to put on the mask. What advice would you give him now that you know so much more? What would you tell him in a moment? Just say what you would say to him.
I would say, James, it's okay. James is you are worthy. You are significant. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are nothing's wrong with you. It's okay. When you saw your mom being abused and being hit and smacked around as a little boy,
you feared and you worried about your mom, it's okay because I was there. God is saying, God says he's always there. That little boy, I could see myself literally walking around in pain and anguish. And James, it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. It's okay to do that funny thing and people may not like it necessarily, but it's you. It's okay to express yourself and tell people how you feel and not cover it up because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and you don't want them to reject you. It's okay. It's okay to be authentically yourself. It's okay to be goofy. It's okay to cry if something affects you. It's okay not to like all kinds of sports because they say all men have to like all these kind of sports. It's okay. These are the things that I was plagued with as a child. I have to understand that it's okay if people reject me, even in my family. Because at the end of the day, God always has me. God loves me. God cares for me. And if I have God, he will send the right people in my life that will love me and accept me for who I am. But I have to understand that everything is going to be all right and that I'm okay and that I am enough. I battled with being enough for so long. Now it's my time to be who I am, to love me. This journey has been hard, but I feel like it's been worth it because as more I grow and the more that I lean on God, the more that I feel such peace within myself and the more that I love myself more. And I understand that my past is my past. I understand that I don't have to be that little boy that was scared or that the little teenager, the preteen that didn't know what to do with life, or the teenager who was timid and socially awkward. Therapy has helped me to be authentically me. Therapy has helped me to process the things that I've been through, to understand that I am uniquely made and that God made something great. Hey, if we're all the same, why it would be so boring? Mm-hmm. So I say, James, you are enough, and now is your time.
Yeah. No more mask. You are enough. Now is your time. No sense in trying to be somebody else when you can be the real version of you. Thank you, James.
Thank you. Coming up, a special tribute to a special person. It's That's What's Up, and it's next on The Journey with James show. Step into a new day, understanding that everything's going to be all right. Understand that you have grace, mercy, joy, love, peace, and happiness. Understand that whatever you may be going through, that God's got you in every step of the way. You can dance and know that everything's going to be all right. So be encouraged, be inspired, and be motivated. You got this.
Wow, when I tell you it was a touching episode, I am so glad that you guys have joined me on this episode. And before we leave, I have something I call, that's very special to me too. I call this segment, That's What's Up. And I highlight people who have made a significant change in this world, are doing something great, or something that is significant and great that will help you in your journey, or will encourage your heart. Because you could be having a bad day. And this segment is supposed to make you smile. And I like to leave with this segment. And so today, I just want to talk about my mom in this particular segment. I was going through some videos. I have a lot of old videos, more photos that are old, but I have some old videos too that I come across. And I was looking through one day and I came across a video of my mom that I recorded of her. It was around Christmas, actually, of 2014. And not knowing that 2 months later that she will pass away in February 2015. But I remember this particularly because it was something that was on my heart to do for my mom, because I saw that she had a need, and I wanted to provide for her. But it's not about me in this segment. I want to highlight my mom, because you've seen me talk about my journey. You've seen me talk about some very intimate, some very things that's close to my heart about my childhood and everything. I talked about it with Efrem. I even talked a little bit about my journey with my boy Jay on today's show. But who was integral in helping me with that, of course, is God, but my mom is nothing like a mother. Having a mother's love is so special. I remember many a days, especially in middle school, where I would feel so just distraught and so down and so just filled with just wanting to leave this world. And my mom, I remember a time when she would just hug me and let me know everything is going to be all right. And I remember that song by Mariah Carey called "A Hero." When I was down and sad, she played that song for me one day to let me know that I'm her hero. And so I'm all right now. I cried earlier. I'm good. I'm good enough to tell you this without crying, that she was a special part of my life. So this is a tribute to her. That's what's up. She was a mom that loved deeply. And my sister can attest to that. We both lived in the house together with that. I said it because I have other sisters and brothers who are not there on my dad's side. We're related by my dad's side. But with my mom, me and my sister, we share the same mom, and she can tell you that she loved deeply. We all had things we go through and things that even she had to deal with because of the abuse that she endured and the depression that she endured and all that kind of stuff. But one thing she did, she loved the kids, and we are very happy for it. That's what's up, Mom. And before I leave, I want to show you the video that's special to my heart. One of the last videos I've had of her, it was Christmas time. Her car that she had wasn't doing right, and I didn't like it. I didn't want her driving around with that car because specifically she had ailments. She had dialysis she had to go to. She had other things that she had going through with her. And this is the surprise to her with my car, which was an older car, but it was more reliable, and I wanted to give it to her. So I want you to take a look at that, and just know that 2 months later she had passed away, and it's tough. But take a look at this video.
I mean, would it have the release form to? This is the other paperwork that's sent to him. All right, come on. Oh, God. You got that key? Oh. You got that key. Okay. One of them don't open the door. Let me get the black.
The red.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the red, huh?
Are you serious?
No, right.
What am I saying? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How you gonna get back home? You serious, Tony? Y'all serious? I think I got it.
That is definitely special, and is the great way to end the first edition of the Journey with James show. I thank you guys for joining me today. I pray that you have been encouraged today in some way by some segment, something that has motivated you to keep going and not give up, something that has inspired you to say, you know what, life is worth staying in here in this world for. If you're thinking about anything that's not productive of your life, things that are not positive and negative, I pray that by the end of this show that you have been completely refreshed and ready to take on another day, because you are special, you are unique, you are something to be here for. You are enough. So remember that, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Join me again next week for another edition of the Journey with James show. Take care. Thank you again. Love you guys. And I look forward to the growth as we start a brand new thing, the Journey with James show. Take care and God bless you.